welcome to another episode of Carpool Karaoke. I'm Calvin Coolidge.
And I'm Warren G. Harding.
And today we are driving around listening to our favorite jazz music. This song puts me in the feels.
No. Anyways, today we will be talking about our foreign policies.
We are going to go pick up our friend Hoover.
Yep, right now he's at the Cotton Club.
Oh, there he is now.
Where? Oh.
Hey guys!
Hey Hoover! How was the Cotton Club?
Oh, it was great. So, what are we doing today?
Today we'll be talking about our foreign policies.
Alright, let's start. Hey Harding, how's your reputation going?
Well, actually, it's better than sleeping on the job.
Guys, calm down. This is supposed to be about our foreign policies, not Harding's bad reputation.
Bad reputation? Excuse me. I used the Forney-McCumber Tariff Act to secure a concession on rubber in Malaya and on oil in the Middle East, and basically initiated an open-door policy for U.S. investment in energy resources in the Middle East. My Secretary of Treasury also sent Charles G. Dawes to negotiate a revision to the war reparations Germany owed, which would later result in the Great Dawes Plan.
True, but can we show our viewers what...
Wait, and I also promoted disarmament with the Washington Conference in 1921. This resulted in the Five-Power Treaty, which limited the navies of the five largest nations to a certain ratio. The Four-Power Treaty, where the U.S., France, Great Britain, and Japan agreed to respect each other's territories in the Pacific. And the Nine-Power Treaty, where all 9 nations at the conference agreed to respect the open-door policy in China.
Excuse me, if I remember correctly, your Secretary of State, Charles Evan Hughes, did all that with help from his Secretary of Treasury, Andrew Mellon, and your Secretary of Commerce, me.
Yes, but I would have done the same.
So basically your secretaries did everything and you did nothing?
Got it!
Well, since you seem to know everything, what did you do?
Well, where do I start? First of all, I signed the Kellogg Brand Pact on August 27, 1928, which rejected war as a way to settle conflict. Even though the pact had no means of enforcement, it was signed by 14 countries and was a step towards global patrols that would be created later. Secondly, I expanded the U.S. economic impact in Latin America. For example, the United Fruit and Standard Fruit companies controlled most of the revenue. I also followed the Monroe Doctrine and retained from alliances and U.S. participation in the League of Nations.
Wow, that seems pretty cool.
Well, what can I say? I am Coolidge.
Yep.
Do you know what else is cool?
Not your foreign policies.
My foreign policies. I continuously look for ways to improve the international economy with the Great Depression, push for disarmament, and revive relations with Latin America.
Is that it?
Hold on, I'm not finished. In 1931, economic conditions in Europe became so bad that the Dawes Plan could not work anymore. I proposed a debt moratorium which suspended payment on international debt for 18 months. Also during this time, Japan violated the open door policy in China by invading Manchuria. My Secretary of State, Henry Stimson, declared in 1932 that the U.S. would honor the Nine-Power Treaty by not recognizing Japanese claims in Manchuria. One of my greatest achievements was initiating the Good Neighbor policy. While Franklin D. Roosevelt gets most of the credit for it, it actually started in my presidency.
Wow, you're almost as cool as me.
Yeah, I know.
This song really makes me want to go listen to some live jazz.
What is up with the Cotton Club?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.